remember when we were younger, I don't know if this is for the people listening out there. This might be the same for you, like whether you're in America or wherever you're from around the world. When you're growing up, I remember walking down the streets saying hello, like, and people would like say hello to me, and it was just a more social environment on the streets. Like, and now you walk out to your streets, if you do even leave your house. I mean, these days I don't even know if people leave because everyone's working from home now. But just hear me out here. If you walking down the street,
like, isn't that a crazy thing that you just said? Like, oh, if you even do leave your house, a lot of people don't leave their house. It's like, what? This would have been crazy, like, when we're younger, to hear, like, oh, if you do, like it's weird to leave your house. Like, people are so scared to leave their house now.
It baffles me, dude. Because that's what I talk about. If you don't fucking reflect on what your life is what it was, what it is, and where you're going, then you actually don't even, like, how do you build wisdom? Like, how do you actually even know? I don't know. I just don't understand people that just sort of go their whole life and then don't ever for a second just sit there and reflect. You need time to de-stress, and you need time to think about actually what's being fed to you. So, like I was getting back, people these days, I'm walking down the street and people don't even talk to me. Like, and then, do you know what? My dad says to me, yeah, but you need to be that person that says hello, I'm someone that goes out and says hello. Like, you need to be the instigator. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But if just say it was 20-80. So 20%, 80% of the time people were, back in the day, 80% of the time people were saying hello, 20% of the time they mightn't say hello. Now it's shifted to, it's like 80 and 20. So 80% of the time they're not saying hello to you, and they'll just put their head down and walk on the other side of the road. And 20% of the time they'll say hello, right?
Yeah.
He's saying that he's going to be the instigator always, and it doesn't matter for him because it's what he's doing. But I'm like, no, think of it as like think of the big picture.
Well,
it's going to get worse.
People are definitely more open there to talk because,
of course.
Now, like you said, people look away.
They do. They walk on the other side of the road, especially during the Corona time. Well, that's obviously understandable. But like, they look down. They don't look at you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They usually look at their phones.
Even their phones, and even in shops though, they don't look at you.
What do you mean?
Like, just people just don't feel like they want to talk.
Are you talking about like store assistants or randos?
Yeah, just everyone. I just feel like people these days. Maybe I sort of thought maybe it might have been myself, but I don't know. That's just a point that I wanted to make.
It's because like the phones, like, you use like a shield now. It's funny, it has like a medieval times, but now it's current day, and that's like the new shield.
Yeah, it definitely.
Where people like look on their phones when they know you have to walk past someone.
Yeah.
So they don't have to kind of instigate a conversation. Whereas it's not even a conversation really. It's just when you didn't have a phone, you're walking and you knew someone's coming, but you don't have a phone, obviously, because back in the day, mobile phones were massive when we were kids, so no one really had them. And then you're walking straight, and then you know you can't go on your phone to finger, and you're looking forward, and they're looking, they haven't got a phone, so then you say, oh, hey, how you going? Like, it's just a, hey, how you going? How's your day? Not even how's your day, it's a, hey, or morning, and that's it. It's easy, bro.
That was legit the more, yeah, I remember those.
Because they don't have it. They don't have the phones to protect everyone. So it's like, I always think about going back in time, yeah? Not to see the inventions or going to the future and seeing like, oh, people think about
we'll be in Mars, like your favorite one.
Like, dude, people think about the time travel, like, oh, I want to go back in time. It'd be cool because, this. Or like, I'll go forward in time and see what the future's like. And then it's like they want to go there to see flying cars, but I want to see how people react, see how people are, like sociology and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that'd be great.
People back in the day, like, even 80s, 90s, 30 years ago, people just talk. Like, my mum used to always have conversation with random people at the bus stop.
Your mum is one of the most talkative people I know. Like, she would not. Do you know what? If the president or the prime minister got caught with your mum, they would not leave the room.
Oh, no.
Like, she would lock them in the room and talk to them.
Shut up, chat.
Oh, she'd get caught. There'd be 10 teas, 10. Just never ending. But like, that's what you want.
But in the future, it's like no one, like nowadays, no one talks to each other.
Yeah.
And in the future, it'd probably even be worse because like you probably won't even be able to talk. Or like in Me Too movement, everyone's so scared now.
No,
everyone's so scared, man.
Yeah.
Do you think about that? How scared we are from being humans? Like, dude, you can't talk to girls because girls like we're scared of like Me Too and like looking like creeps, like rapists.
Yep.
But we're not rapists, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. We're not rapists, right?
Yeah, but my point is
Yeah.
that it's just like we feel like we're almost rapists, so we're gonna get accused
Even
of rape,
though we're not, even just for looking, yeah.
and then talking to like kids, we don't look like pedophiles.
Yeah.
And those kids are like, oh, we're gonna be scared of everyone. Like this guy could be a pedophile. But we're not pedophiles. But back in the day, I think before our time, even like you talk to kids.
Yeah.
Whereas like it's a bit weird. When we were kids, people still talk to us, but even then the pedophile shit was gone. It's like it used to be pedophiles, now it's like Me Too rape. It's like every generation we're just getting keep divided and divided. Yeah.